Welcome back to Pipeline Media. Yesterday we posted an article about Charlie Condon and Tom Brady and how scouting works. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check on our story, and it should be somewhere in there with the link to follow. But today we are recapping the 2024 Home Run Derby as it took place last night. It was a pretty exciting one. They had some new rules going on this year, a lot of new participants. So let's get right into it and see who won the 2024 Home Run Derby. Starting off, we got Alec Bohm in the first round, and he gets to go first because he had the lowest home run total so far in the regular season. And one thing about the home run derby that I think is the most important is your pitcher. You know, you got to throw it in the right location at a good speed that you can still hit it out. Alec Bohm here, just absolutely mashing balls out of the yard, one after another. So the new rules this year, instead of a timer, you get 40 total pitches in 3 minutes. And you get a timeout at your leisure. Most guys take it around the 1:30-minute mark. And then they get a 30-second bonus round. And in that you get 3 outs, and if you hit one homer over 425 feet, you get an extra 4th out, and it's either a home run or an out. So pretty easy to follow along there. Now we got Bobby Witt stepping in, who won a home run derby in high school. So he's a little familiar with the format here. I mean, this is just one of the best events of all time. You just watch balls leave the yard. Fans make fun catches out there. Bobby Witt coming in at 20 homers. There's one behind Bohm at 21. And now Adolis Garcia, the hometown hero in Globe Life Stadium for the Texas Rangers. He's got 14, 15, 16. Just on an absolute tear. Once you get in that groove, it's fun to watch 4 or 5 fly out in a row. But that does take a lot out of you. You get tired pretty quick. As you see here, a lot of these guys at their timeout or at the end are just absolutely gassed. And you got to understand it. Adolis Garcia finishes with 18. Teoscar Hernandez stepping in. Another new rule they implemented this year is instead of the head-to-head matchups we saw in the last couple years, it is now just the top 4 guys with the most homers move on. So Bohm 21 and Witt with 20, Garcia 18. Hernandez having a pretty decent round right here. He gets 13 in the regular round, up to 15 in the bonus, 18. 19 in the bonus round. And that bonus round is really where you can tee off because that's at the hitter's pace. It's not on a clock anymore. All right, now we got Pete Alonso, who won it in 2019 and 2021. He lost last year to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He is a lot of people's favorite to win it this year. He has the same pitcher he had when he won the last 2. Sitting at 5 home runs at the halfway mark. Getting a lot of pop-ups there. Got to get a little bit more in the zone. If you watched my home run derby prediction video, the first round I said Gunnar Henderson, Pete Alonso. That might be one of the farthest home runs I've ever seen. Marcelo Zuna and Jose Ramirez is who I went with. So we'll see how that shakes out here. Jose Ramirez stepping in now. He's a switched hitter, but he hits better from the right, but he's more consistent at hitting from the left. Those rainbow cleats there. Obviously, in that home run prediction video, I picked Pete Alonso as well, as most people did. See if he can get that done. There's the scoreboard. Jose Ramirez tying Bohm at 21. So that puts Bohm, Ramirez, and Witt Jr. into the top 3 with Adolis Garcia in that 4th spot. Marcell Ozuna from the Atlanta Braves taking aim at the wall out there. Ozuna only finishing with 16. That's not going to be enough to get him on to the 2nd round. And Gunnar Henderson. I have Gunnar going to the final here, so we'll see how this one ends. He's a minute down. 2 home runs already in a minute. There we go. 3, 4, 6. Yeah, once you get in that groove, they fly. So slow it down a little. Boom. He has maybe one of the best swings. Oh, that one didn't make it. Fell just short on the warning track. He's at 10, 11. Bonus round, he's not going to get it done. Gunnar Henderson will be eliminated, finishing with the lowest total. So Gunnar, Pete, Ozuna, and Garcia all eliminated. All 4 of the guys that I chose, which means Bobby Witt, Jose Ramirez, Alec Bohm, and Teoscar Hernandez are moving on. And this is where we now see the head-to-head matchups go. So it'll be Bobby Witt going toe-to-toe with Jose Ramirez, and then Alec Bohm versus Teoscar Hernandez. Witt just maybe hitting the farthest home runs of the night. He averages about 487 on a regular home run swing. Jose Ramirez coming back in. I think it would be so cool if he was hitting from the left and then just mid-at-bat switched up to the right. The number he's got to beat is 17. He is not going to get that done in the regulation. He gets 12. He's going to need 5 to tie, 6 to get it done, but he does not. Bobby Witt will advance to the finals. Jose Ramirez is eliminated in the 2nd round. And now the 2nd semifinal matchup, Teoscar Hernandez versus Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm hitting the most homers in that 1st round. I think it's an advantage if you go first in this format, because then you're not hunting a number, you're just taking your best swings. Teoscar finishes with 14. Not a great number, but we'll see if Alec Bohm can beat it. He's at 6 with 1:15 left to go here. There's 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. Oh, 11. It's going to be close here. There's the Phillies. 12, 13. Tied it. Last pitch. Oh. Oh, just hooks foul at the last second. And they're going to finish with a tie. He goes into bonus round. Does not get it in bonus time either, which means we will do a swing off. You get 3 swings. Doesn't matter if it leaves the yard or not. You're only getting 3. Teoscar missed the first one, got the second one. That one's out. And he gets the 3rd one. 2 out of 3 for Teoscar Hernandez, which means Alec Bohm, the door is open. He has to get all 3 if he wants to move on. Didn't get the first one, got the second. There we go. Got to hit this last one if he wants to at least tie it. I don't know what happens if they tie on the swing off. Oh, he popped it straight up. He did not get it. So the final will be Teoscar Hernandez versus Bobby Witt. Dale. Vladimir Guerrero. Damn, Teoscar. Got that muscle. Once Pete Alonso and Marcelo Zuna went down, I feel like this was really anyone's game here. Finishing with 14, I believe. So Bobby Witt, last batter of the night, and then it'll send us into the All-Star game, needing 14 to tie, 15 to win. Not on a great pace there. You saw only a minute left. He's at 9 with 10 seconds. 10. He's got to get one more here. There it is. He's got 11 with the bonus round coming up. With the title on the line, he needs 3 to tie it, 4 to win it. Doesn't get the first one. That's 1 out. Doesn't get the second one. That's 2 outs. Down to his last out. He needs 3 to tie. That's deep. Does it have enough? That's up second deck. There we go. Needs 2 more to tie it. There's 1. 1 more for the tie, 2 for the win. He's got the bonus out now as he hit one over 425. Down to his last out. That's deep. It's high. Towards the wall. Oh! Oh, man. It hit the center field wall. The center field wall is about 410. He hit it 410. Did not get out. And Teoscar Hernandez is the 2024 Home Run Derby champion. That's all we got today for Pipeline Media. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll be back here tomorrow recapping the All-Star game. And later this week, we'll be doing the softball game as well. We recapped that video last week for last year's All-Star game. So, of course, we're recapping this year's softball All-Star game as well. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for the rest of this week.